You guys must have seen it by now. The players that run around with just melee, their health bar never moves. They have an entire other health bar of temporary health. They can stun lock specials infinitely. And then on top of that, on top of all of that, they have move speed and stam out the absolute wazoo. And you guys are asking yourselves, how, Noah? How could it be done? I'm about to show you. Stay tuned. Hey, help your boy out. Turn on the notification bell. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get into it. Go ahead and open up your menu, go to your decks, campaign decks, and then the one that we're looking at today, Lord of the Blade. While you guys were getting matches, I was studying the sword, and in this case, the baseball bat or the hatchet, whichever one you want to use. Anyways, memery aside, the first card you're going to use, Meth Head. You get 40% attack speed, you get 40% melee stamina efficiency, which basically means you're going to use 40% less when you're swinging, and you swing 40% faster. The downside of this card is that you lose the ability to aim down sight. The only time you're ever going to be using your gun is to like shoot sleepers on the wall or to blow up like reekers or stuff like that. The next one that pairs super well with Meth Head is Adrenaline Fueled. So you get 100% stam, so you're basically getting double your stamina. The downside to this card is that it takes you 75% longer to get your stamina back passively. The good thing though, when you kill an enemy, you get 10 stamina back instantly, and you get another 10 over the course of the next 5 seconds, and that does regenerate and restack. So if you kill 2, you're immediately getting 20, and then you're also getting 20 over the next 5 seconds. So it's really, really good. You basically have infinite stamina and the really, really Giga Brain thing. So you kill all the common. After you've done that, you're constantly regenerating your stamina if you've lost any from swinging. And then like say a tall boy shows up, you have the stamina in the next 5 seconds to stun lock him, and either you kill him yourself or your teammates kill him because you're basically stun locking him. You can't do anything. Super worth, amazing card. These two are absolutely nuts. And then the next one is Face Your Fears. You gain 3 temp health when you kill something within 2 meters. For those of us who use freedom units, that's like 6.5 feet. You have a pretty good distance, and you know you're using melee, so you're going to be close all the time. You're basically going to get this every single time you get a kill, unless you're using your gun. All right, guys. So the next one here is Heavy Hitter. Melee hits against weak spots deal an extra 20 damage, and they also give you stumble damage. So this isn't like super useful for common, but for tall boys especially, it stumbles them backwards and puts them in like a stagger animation. It's really, really good for them. You can do this anyways, but this makes the chance to stagger them higher. So you should basically have this card. It doesn't necessarily have to be in forward. You can move the slot around. But this is where I found that it works the best for me in veteran and starting to play in Nightmare now. It's pretty good where it is, but you know, feel free to tweak the deck. I'm just showing you the base. The next one is Scar Tissue. You take 1 less damage from all Ridden. Common, special, doesn't matter. 1 less damage is good. A huge portion of your health is going to be in temp health, and then later on as you go through the act and as we go through this deck, as I go farther along, I put more stuff to like give you actual health back. But temp health is going to be there at the front. So at the start of your runs, you're going to have temp health. The next one is Battle Lust. You get 2 HP every single time you get a melee kill. This pairs really well with Scar Tissue, and it also pairs with Face Your Fears. So you're getting temp health and it's healing you, and you're taking 1 less damage. It's really good synergy between those 3 cards. Can't recommend it enough. Motorcycle Helmet. You get 15% damage resist, and you get a base just straight 10 more health. Again, takes away your aim down sight, but so does Meth Head. So all the cards from this point on that take away your aim down sight doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. The reason I put this at 7 and not higher up is when you're first starting your run, you're going to be pretty high health. You're not going to lose a lot of health per runs. But as you move on into the acts, you're going to get like the special Ridden. You're going to get the ones that are on fire, the ones that have the exploding head, and you're going to lose more health just because they take more temp health when they blow up or when they hurt you because it's further in the act. Next is Numb. You get 15% damage resist when you have any amount of temp health. With Face Your Fears, you're going to have it up a lot, basically all the time. So this is a basically free to use, specifically to melee build, 15% all the time. Spiky Bits is next. You get 25% melee damage. You get 10% damage resist while using melee, and it costs you 15 ammo capacity. So the ammo capacity isn't great. You're basically only carrying 1 gun instead of the normal that everybody carries 2 primaries, or a large portion of the community carries 2 primaries. But since you're melee, you're basically unkillable, and you're really, really good at dealing with tall boys. Ammo capacity doesn't really matter. That's why it's in here. Padded Suit, this is another one to keep you alive for longer. You get 10% damage resist. It gives you just an extra 5 health, and then it costs you 20% stam efficiency. The stam efficiency is, you know, you're like when you're running or you're punching or you're meleeing, you're going to use 20% more. But with Meth Head, as you remember, it gives you 40% stamina efficiency. So you can take this down to 20%. You're still above the normal by 20%, even after this card. And this is the first one that actually helps helps the team outside of you tanking everything and focusing all the aggro. So this is Vanguard. Every time you kill something, you get 1 temp health for your team who is like around you. The majority of the player base is going to let you be in front as the melee. They're going to be behind you shooting either specials or common off of your sides. So they're going to be right beside of you. You're taking the brunt. You're going to heal yourself and you're also giving them temp health, which is just, it's good for everyone. Grit's up next. When you take a single hit for 15 or more points, you're going to get 8 health back over the course of 5 seconds. So this is more important as you go on. All boys, Reekers exploding on you, spitters, all that is guaranteed going to do more than 15, especially on veteran and 100% on nightmare. So this card is helping offset if you don't have temp health or there's nothing in range, like there's not a horde in front of you to regain HP. This will help regain some of that. It's a really, really good card later on. Ignore the pain. 20% melee damage against mutation. So tall boys, spitters, all that, you're doing the extra damage to them. It's really, really helpful. And when you deal melee damage to a mutation, you get 1 temp health and you recover 3 stam. So basically adding on to your infinite stamina and another way to give you temp health. The best stamina card, just base stamina card in the game, 20% stam, 20% stam regen, 3% move speed, and 5 base health. This is cross trainers. It should be basically in any deck that has a stamina card that needs one. This is what you put in there. And then the last one is Slugger. You get 5 base health, you get 10% melee stamina efficiency, and then you get 20 attack speed. This other one up here, padded suit, the one that took away 20%, this gives you 40. That brought us back down to 20. Now here at the bottom at Slugger, when you have your full deck, you're at 30. So you're above 30% above what base is. Plus you get a ton of damage. You get a ton of self-heal. You can actually self-heal your team with your melee, and you draw all the aggro because it's basically a 0-line threat for you. Without further ado, guys, I've got gameplay like I had in the last video. If you guys don't want to watch it, I'll have it timestamped. If you do, you can see the build in action. Feel free to tweak the deck. I'll have it linked in the forthope.gg in the description like I did last time as well, so that you guys can look at the cards on a website, not just the video if you want to, skim through that. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If there's any other builds you want to see, or if there's something else like, a guide or something, let me know in the comments. I'm open to making videos. I'm really, really having fun with Back 4 Blood. I really like making the videos. You guys seem to be liking them. We're going to get into the gameplay. Thank you.
Oh man, you're pretty.
Weighing me down.
Dramatic reverb.
Here's Johnny.
Just a scratch.
There's freaking 2 crushers here. Well, 3 actually. 2 of them are dead. That's the last one. Except there's another one now, but just dropped.
Here we go, Doc. Thanks. No! Damn, you stink.
I'm picking him up.
No time for rest, Walker.
Hold on.
You ready? Me. It's definitely you. Look there. Lights on. Come on, this way.
Can you drop me some light again? I need some light ammo. Thank you.
I'm dropping some light too. Oh.
Thanks. We're almost there, right? Like we just need to go up and we're there. Right here.
never be a thing as too much attention. Hawker! Reloading! Damn, why'd you run a street like that?